Hi, this is Jim Scheer. I'm the author of the textbook for the Music 201 class, Jazz Basics, and I'm also the designer for this course website. I want to give you a brief video introduction to the class, give you a little tour around. We start off right on the home page. Everything you need to know is right here, and the bulk of the class is contained right here in the module section. All your homeworks, all your quizzes, and some extensive sections called Dig Deepers that help you go deeper into the music are all contained right there. The announcements page we use whenever there's pertinent announcements. There's an announcement there now that tells you about book access. You'll see that same material right here in the course materials link here on the main home page. There's a syllabus here, and it also has an active calendar for the course schedule. You'll also find printer-friendly versions of that split into two parts. The syllabus here, the class schedule here, it's the same material, just put onto the home page so you can print it out as a Word document if you want to. Say the bulk of the class is contained right here in the modules. This will take just a second to pop up. When it pops up, you will see that the modules follow the chapters in the book. So for each chapter, there's a homework assignment, there's a quiz, and again, those dig deeper sections. The homeworks are pretty self-explanatory. They tell you exactly what to do. They each have learning objectives, and then you'll be given some reading and listening assignments, and then some video assignments. There'll be some essay questions to answer. Each homework is a little different, so read carefully. But it's really simple to do. Once you've done it, submit it in the homework tool. Your professor will grade it and get it right back to you. There's a quiz with each one. You only get one chance at the quiz, so make sure you're ready to take the quiz before you start, because there's only one attempt at that. There aren't any retakes. The quizzes are quite simple. Basically, they're testing that you've read the material. You don't have to memorize it all. You've got 1 minute per question, so you got plenty of time if you need to check something, but you do need to know your way around the book pretty well. Again, the dig deeper sections, those are mostly for you. There's nothing that directly ties to the homework, but the more you know of this, the better your homework's going to be. These are interesting sections, and again, they go way beyond what we're requiring in the class, but the more you want to learn about it, it's all right there for you. The grade book is here. All your grades will be there. We have discussions, people, chat. Those are just for you. Your professor will not be using this material at all. That's just for students to connect back and forth. We do monitor it, so of course, proper etiquette. You guys know how to behave in college. But that's there just for you to use. You will need access to the textbook, Jazz Basics. There are two ways to get that. We do have a standard workbook that's a softback book, all black and white inside, that's available at the bookstore, or you can get the ebook. And for this online class, we recommend the ebook. It seems to work very, very well for that. Sorry. There we go. Magic computer stuff. When you go to the Kindle Hunt website, and you'll find this link in the Getting Started section, you'll be taken to this page right here. This is the login page. If you've got a login, obviously this is what you use. For first-time users, you'll get an access code. You'll get that access code by clicking on this link. It says purchase code. You want to use this top one right here. You want to purchase the ebook and the web content. Make sure you get both. There are occasions, there aren't supposed to be any used books because this is sold as a workbook, but of course on Amazon.com and the internet world, every once in a while a used book shows up. They're very dangerous because a lot of times the homeworks have been ripped out. This is a disposable workbook, so don't buy any used books. You'll be very frustrated. Safest, use this link right here, and away you go. Once you've got access, you'll surf through a couple of pages, and it'll take you to this page right here, and this has the ebook, chapter activities. You'll find a glossary. You'll find the Rhapsody access here as well. Lots of cool stuff from Kindle Hunt there. Once you've logged into that, it takes you to the actual book, and it's a wonderful tool. Here's the front page. You can surf by page, or you can actually just plug in a page number. I'll put one in randomly here. There you go. Clark Terry. Doesn't get any better than that. Clark Terry, great trumpet player on the Tonight Show band for many years, very famous. But you can use these tools to navigate through. You can highlight in the book. You can mark things, page mark things. It does all kind of cool stuff. I don't know how to run it all, but you're smart, you're young, you know how to do it. It's an awesome tool, and it's a very efficient way to go through the book. When you see these dig deepers in the book, if it's appropriate, you will find active links in the ebook, which of course you don't get in the paperback book. So it's a really nice feature in the ebook. Back to the class. I'm sure most of you have used Canvas by this point. If you haven't, you'll find a lot of tools over here on the right-hand side. Some of these are professor only for me, but you can access the front page. There's web links. There's PowerPoints. Here's a link to the PowerPoint. So you see you have multiple ways to access all of the same material. That's about it. The rest of it is just read everything, pay very close attention. This tells you how to write the the video reviews we're asking for, how to use the modules. We've got some online writing tools for you. This is a podcast you'll use on the first homework, and just some other things for you that are kind of interesting. One other important thing, and I've talked about it briefly already, is Rhapsody Access. When you get either the ebook or the paperback book, there'll be a code that also gives you, for the entire semester, access to Rhapsody.com. That's how we're doing the listening now. We don't use CDs anymore. Rhapsody.com is a fantastic website. If you've not used it before, it's a great streaming website, but it works just like any other player in that they're not streaming what they want you to listen to, like Pandora or Last.fm or something like that. This streams what you request when you request it. It's a fantastic player. And so this playlist information has every chapter in it. And when you click on the chapter links, it takes you right to Rhapsody.com, and there's the playlist. There's all the tunes you need to study for that particular chapter. The great thing is, if you listen to this track from Horace Silver and you really like it, with Rhapsody, you can listen to everything Horace Silver almost ever recorded. There's hundreds of recordings from Miles Davis. There's literally hundreds of recordings on Rhapsody. And of course, all the current popular music of the day is on there too. So you'll have access to all of that for the semester. We hope you enjoy taking the class. Contact your individual professor if you're having problems. If you do have a website problem, by all means, feel free to contact me as well. Thanks for taking the class. Now go be the world's biggest jazz fan. Yay! Go Jazz.